12-year-old Lily awoke to the sound of dripping water echoing through the dark basement. She tried to move, but the ropes binding her wrists and ankles cut into her skin. Panic surged through her as she remembered the masked figure who had snatched her from the park. The basement was cold and damp, the air thick with a musty odor. Shadows danced on the walls from the single flickering bulb hanging from the ceiling. In the corner, an old TV sat on a dusty table, its screen buzzing with static. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and the masked figure stepped in, holding a tray with a single glass of water. His eyes, the only part visible, were empty and soulless. He set the tray down and approached her slowly, his footsteps echoing ominously. Lily's heart pounded as she struggled against the ropes, but they held fast. The figure leaned down, whispering in a chillingly calm voice, "No one knows you're here. No one is coming for you." As he stood and left the room, locking the door behind him, the TV flickered to life. On the screen was a live feed of her parents, frantically searching the park where she had vanished. Her heart sank further, the horror of her situation crashing down on her. The basement's darkness seemed to close in, and Lily realized with a cold dread that escape was not just unlikely. It was impossible. Like for part 2. Days turned into an unending blur for Lily. Each time the masked figure brought her a meager meal, he whispered the same chilling words, "No one is coming for you." The TV screen continued to show her parents, their faces etched with worry and despair as they scoured the park and spoke with the police. One night, the basement door creaked open again, but this time, the masked figure wasn't alone. A second person, taller and cloaked in shadows, followed him in. Their murmured conversation sent chills down Lily's spine, but she strained to listen. "She's been here too long. We need to move her," the new voice said, rough and impatient. "No, not yet. We wait until the search dies down," the masked figure replied. Desperation surged through Lily. She had to find a way out. The masked figures turned their backs for a moment, discussing their plans. Summoning every bit of strength, Lily wriggled her wrists, feeling the ropes begin to loosen. She had been working at them for days, and now, finally, they gave way. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, Lily slipped free and bolted toward the door. The figures shouted in surprise and gave chase. Her heart pounded as she darted through the dark, unfamiliar corridors of the basement, the sound of her captor's footsteps close behind. She stumbled upon a set of stairs and scrambled up, bursting through another door into a small, cluttered room. Without pausing, she flung herself out the window, landing hard on the grass outside. Ignoring the pain